Tonight's movie is VHS Halloween. I have a love-hate relationship with these movies because some of them that I've watched have been really good, and then other ones have been just awful. If you don't know anything about VHS, there's typically like a overall story, and in that story there's a bunch of little random short horror films mixed in with it. I don't know what the names of any of these were. I didn't pay attention in the credits, but the first one is about two girls that go trick-or-treating, and they're older, like in their later teens. And as they're out trick-or-treating, they end up hanging out in this park and just kind of eating candy. And then they see this house that they didn't notice before, and so they go to it, and there's just this really creepy hand that just sticks out the door with some candy and then pulls the candy inside, and so they decide to go in. And it becomes this locked-in, weird baby mother thing. The second one was like a Halloween party. A bunch of kids went and kind of snuck into this old abandoned house, and I didn't understand it too well. I mean, it wasn't a different language and subtitles, and that's not why I didn't understand it. Just it was this weird, like, someone answered the phone and then became possessed and started killing everyone. Third one was, it had to have been called Fun Sized. Basically, this group of friends goes trick-or-treating, and they come across this house that has the typical just take one each, which is the stupidest thing. You can't expect kids to just take one piece of candy. And these are adults anyways. And they end up getting sucked into the candy bowl because they take more than one. And it's kind of this whorehouse of them getting torn up and being chased by this weird creature thing. And I really enjoyed this one. It was weird, but it was kind of a nice mixture of gore and kind of crazy scenarios and stuff like that. So the fourth one, some local videographer thing that does like this, like documents kids' lives or something like that. There's a killer out that's been kidnapping people, and I don't know, I didn't care too much for that one. And the last one is kind of like a haunt. So this guy sets up this haunt on his property every year, and some of the neighbors think it's really hokey, other people really enjoy it, and it's an all ages haunt. And then the haunt just comes to life, which extra credit because I've never seen sheet ghosts just start killing people. So that was kind of cool. So I really enjoyed that one. And then the overall story was something about them testing some soda and having all these weird effects. That was kind of lame. All in all, it was definitely worth checking out. As with most of the VHS, some of them are bangers, some of them suck. I think this one, for the most part, was pretty decent and pretty good for the Halloween theme that we got going on.